Well, first of all, thank you, Acting Secretary of the Navy, Hùng, for this interview. We are standing right here at an MIA site in Quảng Trị, Vietnam. More than 50 years after the war ended, still there's work to do. In Vietnam, there are still more than 300,000 martyrs and soldiers who were never identified. There's no grave sign for mothers to visit. What can you say about the collaboration between the two countries to make sure the efforts go both ways?
I talked to the General Secretary, President To Lam, yesterday. He's like, we will keep working with you and make sure that we repatriate, because this is what's needed in order to heal. The war, like you said, ended 51 years ago, and it's time for us to move on. And the only way to move on is for us to heal the wounds of the past.
So looking ahead, what additional step do you think the U.S. can do to further advance this work and deepen the humanitarian partnership between the two countries? We've
been doing a lot of things since 1991. In 2014, I came here when I was still in uniform. I taught your divers how to dive on the bottom of the ocean to recover a lot of the unexploded ordnance and how to render them safe. I just came from Hawaii, where we had the big lab. And so the DNA technology out there, we're trying to expedite a lot of the findings. They can do some things right there, or they can fly back to Nebraska for further analysis. But this is what we're committed to doing, is to work with Vietnam.
What message would you like to share to the American people and the Vietnamese community in the U.S. about Vietnam today as the U.S. comprehensive strategic partner?
This is time for us to leave the past behind. We need to move forward, because Vietnamese is an economic, what we can bring here from Vietnam for the world. I was telling again to the General Secretary that you guys will be a big player in the world if we can get to a zero tariff and work to have basically free trade amongst our two nations, but also working together. So as the Secretary of the Navy, what I need to do is make sure that we have freedom of seas for navigation.
Do you think your returns to Vietnam represent not merely a diplomatic mission, but also a profound full circle moment for American-Vietnamese relations?
Absolutely. Again, my blood is Vietnamese, and this is where I came from. And to come back here, especially Quân, this is where my father was born, and that's where he was raised. It's so important for me to come back here and to see full circle.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Acting Secretary of the Navy, Hùng.
Thank you, Nuna. Thank you so much.